Hello, I'm Thomas Rohde, Archbishop of Mobile. I have a simple request. Let us imitate Christ. As Christians, we are called to love Jesus and follow his example by loving others and caring for those in need. That is our responsibility, but it is also an opportunity to imitate Christ. We cannot overlook the poor, the hungry, the homeless, the unemployed, the disabled, the imprisoned, the child hoping to be adopted, or the unborn child who has a right to God's gift of life. God asks each of us to put those in need first in our hearts, our prayers, and in our generosity. God has called each of us to be imitators of Christ. The 2014 Catholic Charities Appeal theme is taken from the writings of St. Paul the Apostle, who wrote in his letter to the Ephesians, "So be imitators of God as beloved children, and live in love as Christ loved us." The same message stands true for us today. Through your prayers and generosity to the 2014 Catholic Charities Appeal, you make it possible for thousands in our community to receive the support and love they need. Pope Francis is an outstanding example to us in living out this challenge. I ask for your prayerful generosity to the 2014 Catholic Charities Appeal. What will we do to imitate Christ?
I was having problems with my glasses, and I really couldn't see. I was more or less broke. And I come here to the Catholic Church in Andalusia, and they helped me get new glasses. And I can see now where I couldn't before. Since, they've helped me with my glasses, I come here every Monday to help out. I really love helping out people with their problems and their needs. And it makes me feel good.
The Appeal is a wonderful opportunity for us as an archdiocesan community to show our love of God by helping our neighbors who are in need. The needs vary tremendously, and Catholic Social Services provides relief to people with physical, financial, psychological, and spiritual needs.
As Roman Catholics, we have a preferential option to support the poor, mainly through widows and orphans. On behalf of the children who call St. Mary's their home, thank you so much for your support for Catholic Charities and all that you do to help us help our children.
Thanks to Catholic Charities, last year we were standing outside of these dorm buildings. This year we were inside in the Mother Teresa Catholic Newman Center, where we have, 170-something students living right here. Right above us and all around us. They have access to this chapel 24/7 to come in and to pray and to be with our Lord.
Being able to be a part of a ministry on a university campus is a great thing, because it gives students like myself an opportunity to not only grow in our faith and not only stay in our faith, but to help spread it to other people.
The 2014 Catholic Charities Appeal calls us to be imitators of God. What can we do to imitate Christ? The answer can be seen in each of the ministries supported by the Catholic Charities Appeal. The many missions we support are blessed with amazing volunteers. These dedicated volunteers give generously of their time, talent, and treasure to make a difference in so many people's lives.
When I count my blessings about being in college, I definitely count Auburn Catholic as one of the bigger ones. I'm a junior here at Auburn, and the first thing I did when I came, I'm an out-of-state student. I didn't know anyone when I got here, and the first thing I did was find the Catholic Church, because that's what I knew and that's what I loved. And being able to have a community to come to that shares my values and shares my faith has been probably the biggest blessing I've had as a college student. I've discovered so much about myself through the different faith programs that they have. Adoration on Monday nights is an absolutely beautiful experience. The intimacy of a small Tuesday night Mass in this Catholic Student Center is absolutely beautiful. I love Thursday night Mass and dinners, wonderful fellowship for everyone. And Women's Hope on trips on Friday is a perfect way to give back and have service to the community that supports us so much. And Being a part of Auburn Catholic has given me a group of friends that share my same values and share my Catholic faith and keep me accountable on what I need to be doing in order to grow as a better woman and as a better Catholic. And it's just been one of the best experiences I could have asked for. I am forever grateful that St. Michael's is here in Auburn to help us out and be our little guardian angel.
I was homeless, and I came here for food and clothing. They helped me find shelter. The most big thing that they really helped me with was when my son was really sick. He had pancreatic cancer. He was diagnosed at 23. He died at 24. He lost a lot of weight. He didn't want to eat. They helped me get the stuff that I needed for him that food stamps couldn't buy. They helped me with my light bill. They helped me with clothing, shoes, and he was very grateful. He never got to meet Sister Barbara, but she was always here for me whenever I called and needed help.
Hello, my name is David Bryant. I'm a graduate from University of Alabama. I had my own business, very successful. Went on hard times like many companies do, filed bankruptcy. I went through everything I could. Unfortunately, I had a problem. I came under an attack from multiple sclerosis. I was hospitalized for 7 days. I came out from the hospital, was released. I was put in a shelter. My brother came from Atlanta, Georgia to help me try to find a place to live. Went all around, had no success because of my disability. I thought about Catholic Social Services, came here. It was just an act of God that I did. The ladies that I met with were so nice, thoughtful, helped me. I found a home. Helped me with food resources. Without Catholic Social Services assistance, to me, I'd be out on the street and I owe everything. And I thank God for Catholic Social Services helping me.
Here at 2B, we offer programs for women to earn while they learn, and that's what this Mommy Dollar is. They have a session. We teach the women different things about safety, first trimester, second trimester, discipline after the baby is born up until 2 years. And so they earn these Mommy Dollars. And with these Mommy Dollars, they're able to purchase diapers, wipes, supplies, clothing, cribs, car seats, just anything you need to get yourself ready for the birth of the baby, and then up to 2 years after the baby is born as well. And I think most of us started and still do volunteer here because we want to help people. We want to help these women that are in need, and also the dads. We have lots of dads that come as well. And so it's become much, much more to us, though. Most of us here have a respect for life, a love for life from conception till natural death. We have a love of our faith, and we have a love of God. And just working in this ministry gives us joy. And this is the joy that we want to share with each and every person that walks through the door. And so we thank you in advance for your generosity to Catholic Charities to continue these programs. Thank you very much.
The overall goal for this year's Catholic Charities Appeal is $4.3 million. All of this money will be used in the Archdiocese of Mobile to support the more than 30 ministries receiving help from the appeal. The basic pledge is $42 a month for 12 months, or $504 for the year. That is less than $10 a week. Many give more, much more. No gift is too small or too large. I am asking each of you to prayerfully consider making a pledge. If you are unable to give the basic pledge, please give what you can. I ask you to be generous and invite each of you who have not given before to please support this year's Catholic Charities Appeal.
Thank you for your continued generosity throughout the years. Without your generosity, even the most committed volunteers and staff can accomplish very little. Just as St. Paul challenged the early Christian community, the same challenge holds true to us today. By sharing what we have with those in need, whether they are Catholic or not, we imitate God and live in love. Please, I ask for your prayerful generosity to the 2014 Catholic Charities Appeal, so each of our ministries can continue to imitate Christ and live in love with all the people of our community. As you are a blessing to those in need, I pray that God will bless you and your loved ones abundantly.